Hello Aquarius, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of March 2018, focusing on your career and work life. So we already pre-shuffled the card for you and I hope that you have a good month so far. So let's see what is in store for you for next month, or actually this month because it's already in March. So let's see what is in store for you for March. So the first card for you representing the present position or the beginning of the month, you have the Eight of Spades. So this card indicates actually you may feeling a little bit stuck in your head in the beginning of the month, possibly if you have been like suffering some kind of losses or some kind of betrayal or heartbreaking moments in your life. Possibly in the beginning of the month you may still, kind of low in some way in terms of the energy or in terms of your spirits. So you may have like still reminiscing on these type of problems or this type of events that are taking place in your life. Like you're possibly wanting to, get everything's come back to normal and all of those, which can be difficult sometimes. So this can be something that you want to avoid, like for the next future, not to engage on those type of problems. So the next card that you have representing the bridge cards, or toward the middle of the month, you have the Nine of Diamonds. So this card indicates actually the opposite of the Eight of Spades. You are feeling, actually you are come back to your sense of confidence. Possibly if you are stuck in the beginning of the month, possibly towards the middle of the month, you are back to the sense of yourself. You're feeling come back to be more confident in yourself. Try to be like you are feeling grateful on what you really have, so that you can be more successful as well in the middle of the month. So that is something that you are thinking and you are also implementing actually in your life. So that can be something that is very useful for you. So the next card that you have representing the past positions of your spread, you have the Nine of Hearts. So you are surrounded with 2-9 here, so this can be something that is significant. So possibly there is some wishes that has been granted in the past that may spark your emotion again or your spirit again. In some way you are thinking of like getting what you want, that actually linked to what have been occurring in your life in the past, and that can be something that you want to have in the next future. So this can be something that is regarding your like money in some way, like you possibly had an interview, for instance, if you're looking for a new job in the past, and then possibly in the beginning of the month, possibly they were replying and giving you the decision, maybe you were not selected, and those type of things. And then all of a sudden in the middle of the month they were reaching out to you again, for instance, like the candidate that they were choosing were not really good, or something that happened to the candidates that they chose, and in some way this candidate were just like bogus, or somebody that just didn't really want the job and were not really interested on the job itself, or just like totally nuts, or somebody that are not reliable and things like that. And then in the end, the employer here in this case possibly contacted you back in towards the middle of the month. And this type of scenario can be applied not to all of you Aquarius here, but it's for some of you it can be happening. So just try to be open and more positive in yourself. That can bring you something better actually towards the middle of the month. So this can be something like the employer will contact you back, do you still want a job, and things like that. So the next card that you have representing the something that you learned from the past, you have the Two of Clubs. So this Two of Clubs indicates possibly something that you wish for, that you want, yet you thought that might ended up become a complete failure. It turns out that everything works fine. So this is something that you think that they were not something good happened, but in the end it were something that better than you were expecting it. So that's something that you learn a lot from the past, which is a good thing. So the next card is representing the things that you need to let go of. You have Nine of Spades. So funny enough, here you have 3 nines now, and this also correlates to each other because it's in the same suit. So it does looks like that. Exactly, that's what I said before. You may have to open up yourself and let go of feeling like guilty of yourself, or undeserved, or like you don't deserve to get this because you are stupid, or you are not really good enough, and things like that. There's all of those negative emotions or negative things around you that you need to stop and let go of. So the message is very clear. I don't need to repeat it again because everything is in the same type of themes here. So the next card that you have representing the by the end of the month or towards the future, you have the Ten of Spades. Look at all of this. You have 3 different numbers that are correlated with each other. You get 8, you get 9, 999, and 10. So it does look like to me that the intentions here towards from the beginning towards the end, like the emotional thing is like picking up on you, like it's getting higher and higher, and towards the end there is a ending. Towards the end of the month you will face at least some of your things will be ended, and it is something that you already know, by the way. It's not something that you don't know at all. It can be related to your jobs, it can be also related to your contracts, it can also be regarding your place of residence. So anything in your life can be applied here. Let's clarify this card. So you get 3 cards here. Let me move a little bit. So from this card, it does looks like that there is something related to your job, to your security, to your money incomes. And as I say, this can be something from the past. So it can be, in the end, you will have to like quit from your job and join to this company because you ended up offered the money or offered the job itself. There is an Ace of Diamonds there, and there is a moving forward of this the 3 of Diamonds. So let's see what is the clarifying card at the bottom of the deck for you. You have the Queen of Spades. So this Queen of Spades indicates most likely the air sign female. So I see this card indicate as possibly a HR representative or somebody with the power that wants to communicate with you, and this type of person is something that is very determined. So somebody that is really stick to her goal and start to is very clever and know what she wants. So be careful of dealing with the Queen of Spades here, and possibly you will be ended up, if you are not honest, you will ended up not getting the job that you want. So try to be honest, and hopefully she will understand what she or you want in this case. So I think that's overall reading for you for the month of March. If you like the reading, just click like and subscribe. By the way, the Inspire 26 Tape YouTube channel is no longer available, so try to connect with the new YouTube channel, which is I think Inspire Tarot. So try to subscribe to our new channels. So, and if you like the reading, just click like and subscribe. So let's see and see you next month. Thank you.